Old Man here, and I'm headed up to Lake Lure, North Carolina. That story is coming right up. As the opening said, I'm on my way to Lake Lure, North Carolina to assist with Hurricane Helene relief efforts. As you all probably know by now, the Lake Lure area and Chimney Rock were the most devastated, one of the most devastated areas by this hurricane. They are rebuilding Chimney Rock. Of course, that's been in the news. I'm actually going to be spending 3 days there, so there's going to be a lot of content coming in this series of the Lake Lure area. It's a little bit rainy, overcast, as you can see here by the road conditions. Wow, look at this one. The tree fell right on top of the house here. Wow. All right, we've got a couple of linemen trucks right here. It looks like Sumter Utilities. This is our exit coming up here. Check this sign out. Lake Lure and Chimney Rock, exit 167.
Use the right lane to take exit 167 onto North Carolina Highway 9 toward Mill Spring.
And there it is. Next right, Lake Lure and Chimney Rock. We're definitely getting up in elevation here. A lot of trees down here. Check that out. Wow. All right, we just entered Lake Lure Incorporated. Look at the beautiful mountains in the background. And I see a peak of blue in the clouds up there. I believe that is Lake Lure right in front of me. Check that out. But this is Lake Lure. And let's see what it looks like. It's very brown. A lot of debris still in the lake itself. I'm looking down the lake and I can see some branches or logs or something in there. So at some point they're going to have to get a barge or something to start taking some of this out. Wow, look at that down there. Holy cow. That was just debris in that little cul-de-sac of a lake. When I used to take my kids up here, we'd put the destination of this road in GPS, and we would always call it the Crazy Winding Road or something like that. It was something pretty funny. And it would make your GPS a mess, as they would say, because of all the turns and windiness that you'd come across. Here, check the GPS out. All the curves and everything in it. Your GPS is a mess. Look at all that. It's just really dirty, muddy. This is the hub of Lake Lure here, where the beach is on my right. Holy cow, look at all the boats that are racked up on the side there. I don't know if that's damage or if it's part of the pier. Oh my goodness. Look at all the pontoon boats over there that are just racked up. There's just mud everywhere. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, none of this stuff is open for sure. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Gateway Center. Holy cow. That's all I can say. Look at this. This is one of the... Oh my God, the bridge is out. Holy... Oh my goodness. This is a highly organized event here, so you can see...
This is the only time you stop here. You didn't even have to stop here.
Okay.
So you just, every day you come in, you stop at the police checkpoint, let them know you're here to volunteer,
Okay.
and you go up to the camp.
Okay. There's actually a police checkpoint up there that you got to sign in. Since I signed in online yesterday, I was able to bypass this, but the volunteers are starting to show up. You can see the volunteer sign-up sign here. But let's take a look at the destruction here of what's going on. That's part of the lake over there, I think, or and it's just washed out over here. Holy cow. But that building's gone. That's going to be rebuilt. Look at that. That's crazy. That's part of the river, I guess. All just from the violence of Helene. There's that bridge that got wiped out. Or something. Maybe a walkway. Well, that's gone. This is all just, it's just mud and everything. This is unreal. Woo! That is something else. So I'm coming up on the checkpoint here. Coming up to the checkpoint. So let's see what's going on. I'm gonna talk to him, but I'll leave the audio running.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, look at the love. Oh. I'm in Chimney Rock. This is it. New building. This is what's gonna be my home for the next 3 days. Wow, this place was untouched. It's good. Look at the houses that have been destroyed. Oh my God, these poor people. Washed out. And there's the road washed out. Holy cow. All right. I just signed in over there. It was funny. I said, hey, I'm a chainsaw guy, because what they're doing is they're mucking out stuff and they're putting in some barriers, because some of the buildings didn't have vapor barriers. So they're putting a lot of that in right now. And I asked the guy up front here that's doing another sign-in sheet, I asked him, hey, I'm a chainsaw guy. I brought my stuff. Do you guys have, is there tree work? And he looked at me and he says, brother, are you kidding me? Is there chainsaw work? As if it was a duh moment. So, yes, there is a lot of chainsaw work. Anywho, let's give you another view here. It's incredible. They got crews down there, linemen. There's nothing left, man. It's just, I've never seen anything like it. This beautiful town is going to be rebuilt. There's the waterfall way up there. That's beautiful. This is gorgeous up here. There's Chimney Rock, the flag. That is such an iconic view picture of North Carolina. Like I said earlier, I was told to hang tight and wait. So I just got done with eating one of my sandwiches because I missed breakfast. Didn't get here till, 7:45. I think it was all gone by then. That's okay. I had my cooler full of food here. Anywho, I'm sitting there eating breakfast and they're telling me you put food in this trash bag and then only plastic in the other one because the bears are out. We're up in the mountains and the bears are out and they're probably looking for food too. So got to be careful of that if I'm going to be cutting trees way out there. Interesting. This is the edge of a parking lot to the Burnt Shirt Vineyards, and it's gone. Nothing here. I'm close to the edge here, and they've built a access road for all the heavy equipment down there, and it's just, everything's just totally gone. It's crazy. Check this up down here. Piping. Quite the sight. Linemen are working feverishly to get power up. This one just got strung from that one. New telephone poles, looking good. I don't know if those are temporary until they get permanent infrastructure in here, but looks like they may be temporary. I don't know, that's kind of close to the edge over there, so who knows. It's gonna have a different look in a few years, that's for sure. I think those are those 3 trucks that I passed on the highway, because they are from Sumter Utilities, and there's 1, 2, 3. So they are working here.
Think I join you?
Yeah, come on in.
Appreciate you guys.
We're gonna head that way.
Yep, there. I already had Nick and
Looks like we got a job here.
Randy shift
No chainsawing.
to doing boxes because we pulled out as doing leg
We're going to do
press
something different.
on a leg press machine. So I load up my muffins. No, my hops don't lie. I never did muffins.
All right, so we're helping out a business here, getting all their furniture and dishes out. So, I don't know what this is. A bed and breakfast. Stagecoach. Just helping out where I can. And all this stuff's going to be moved out, so that's what we're doing. Stay tuned. We're making progress in here. We've cleared a lot out onto the porch here, all these chairs. So it's going very well. They've got a cargo container here that is going to keep everything dry, and we're going to move these chairs in last as we get all the other furniture out. You can see over there they got big equipment going on. We've got tons of rocks that have just been washed out here. Destroyed house over there. It's just crazy. So this is the back of the bed and the breakfast. And there's no door here, and the back half of this building is gone. That is crazy. Water tank down there. Whew. Tree on the house over there. Wow. This is the kitchen prep area. But we're gonna save some food. It's the ride. Say cheese.
Come on in.
Well, let me get on the back. I can't swing my leg up that high.
Hit it.
I ain't proud. I'm hard.
That's right.
Yeah, careful on the keeping your feet up. I'm going to go up the gravel.
You got it. My rear end's a little wet, but that's okay. It'll dry out by the end of the day. There's the fire department. I'm trying to be optimistic here, okay? All right, I switched up jackets because the Frog Tog was getting a little damp on the outside. Doesn't have any pockets either, so I'm getting a more rain resistant proof jacket, and we're gonna get back at it here. I made the mistake of sitting in a cart and getting my butt wet. It's all good though. At least the temperature is kind of in the 60s here, so it's not too cold. But a few more hours worth of work. It's gonna get dark here probably in the next 3 hours with the time change and everything. But everybody's starting to wrap up from lunch. We're gonna get back at it. Today is helping the 2 ladies at their business and helping them get all their furniture out into the trailers and the cargo bins so that they can start rebuilding. Here we are again. You can see all of the dirt that's on the floor here. It's all mud. So it got this high when the water came through. There's a lot of noise going on back here outside the broken. There's a gigantic dump truck with the excavator getting the rocks out. It looks like they're widening where the river is, and they're making it like where it used to be, it appears. So they're just going foot by foot, yard by yard, quarter mile by quarter mile. All right, I'm upstairs in the bed and breakfast, and these rooms have not been touched, and they're beautiful. Check it out. Wow, it's very strange to see these beautiful rooms untouched, and then you come to the edge and you got nothing. I mean, look at this. Open this up, and you got nothing down. That's crazy. A little maintenance room for housekeeping. Another room, untouched, beautiful. Wow. And you come over here, more rooms. All right, he just pulled up with this Junkcom container. That one's full over there. The one behind it is full, as you can see. And I just brought out one that was overflowing over the trash bin. So as soon as he gets out of here, I'm gonna dump it in and go from there. So we're looking pretty good. We're doing a good job cleaning out here. You can see all of the restaurant stuff is starting to get packed correctly and kind of neatly into here. This is looking really good. So she's got a ton of more space to add more equipment as needed. We wiped down all of it to get it dry. Obviously, when she brings it back out, she's probably gonna have to clean it again before she puts it back into the bed and breakfast here. So we're making progress. Nope, I'm gonna try it. Oh, is it a drink stuff?
The syrup, yeah.
Oh, the syrup. All right, I got this Dr. Pepper syrup here. I'm gonna dump it in here. Holy cow. And I'm short. Solves that. I'm with Randy from the Broad River Inn. She is the manager of this whole establishment, and she's taking me on the tour of what used to be her apartment. And this is where it was.
This is it.
This is it. And
So it came out a lot further.
yeah, and we were standing up there. That's where we saw the opening, and we saw the guys working on the crew, but there's really nothing holding it up here. Just the beams, the 4x4s. Looks like they put some new ones in to hold it up.
Yeah.
But this was where she lived. And what happened?
Well, the hurricane. I'm just kidding.
Right.
Well, honestly, it was the flooding. I've dealt with hurricanes my entire life.
Yeah.
And I've never seen anything like it. So we knew it was coming, and we were like not worried about it. My whole life, I'm like, it's just a hurricane.
Yeah.
Whatever. So we went to sleep that Thursday night, and I guess I left my door unlocked, which I never do because bears are really bad around here. They can get into your house. So the wind blew my door open at 4:30 in the morning, and it woke me and my fiance up, and he walked outside and went to the retaining wall that used to be right here, way far out. At least that line right there was where the retaining wall was. So he walked out there, and the water was all the way up, and usually this river has, inches
Yeah.
of water, and it was all the way up to the wall. And he was like, all right, we need to go upstairs. So we went upstairs to that top floor up there. Actually, this room, I think, is where we were in when we launched it. Maybe
Gotcha.
the middle one.
Okay.
So I went back to sleep for a little bit. He really couldn't sleep, but it was like, say 7:30. We woke up and we're just walking around, and I was looking at the sliding glass door on the back.
Yeah,
And-
they're one in that other room, right? Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
You open that up and it drops to nothing.
Exactly. Well, there was, yeah. So I was watching out that glass door, and he was watching with me, and there was a bridge right here. Well, we saw a whole house come down the river. It was just a red house. The whole thing was coming down the river and smashed into that bridge that used to be there.
And that bridge, where did that bridge connect?
So it was right where that white fence is, right to the right of it.
Oh, where the
asphalt
blacktop is? Yeah, okay.
And just like right straight, there's nowhere.
There's no
now,
bridge.
but right beside this stagecoach. So right here.
And there was also, I think you told me there was an 18-hole mini putt golf thing
Yes,
on the
so it
back.
started over here. Hole one was actually back here, and then it went all the way around, even way down there.
Oh wow,
It
wow.
was huge. It was huge.
All
So-
part of this property right here.
Yeah. all
That's
of it.
crazy.
That
That's crazy.
Was where the new river made itself. That was where the land used to be.
Okay.
We saw that.
So is this all the rock that was underneath the river, basically, or is it just flushed down?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they call it the Rocky Broad.
The Rocky Broad. Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's why. But when we were listening to the storm and everything and watching the water, all you could hear was the rocks smash.
Just smashing into each other.
against each other. It was the craziest sound I've ever heard in my life. Definitely.
And now, I think you told me what they're doing here is you got the river that's only like 10 feet wide or 20 feet wide over here, and then they're widening it back out to what it normally is, kind of,
So,
right?
yeah, they are. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah.
They are. So at first I thought they were just going to leave it like it was, but that is pretty much how wide it used to be.
Oh, okay.
And where it used to be. That's as close, I think, that I can describe it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's only inches of water too. So you see that little stream of water, and just imagine it coming up 20 feet.
To basically where the water line is on the,
Yeah,
and then even higher because it was inside.
exactly. It rose 20 feet at least, if not more.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It was bad.
Well, I can imagine it was pretty scary. So,
Yeah.
at some point, you know.
Yeah, it was.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much for giving us the detailed report there. That was.
Sometimes I drag it out too.
No. That's great.
Yeah.
It'll be edited.
Yeah, thank you. If I just be like, wow, she's talking too much.
No. It's good to hear firsthand accounts and actually
Yeah.
be here. You know.
Well, so I did QC News. They interviewed me.
Yeah.
And I did so good. I guess the mayor even was like making me do more. I'm like, please don't. I think I'm just rambling because I'm nervous.
You did absolutely fine. So, anyways,
I always talk really
you
fast.
need her? Oh,
Are you interviewing her?
I was, yeah. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, maybe a little after, and because of the time change this past weekend, it is starting to get a little darker out. We're at mid to late afternoon here, and you just saw me speaking with Randy, and we made it through cleaning out her area there in her restaurant bed and breakfast so they can get back to the other restaurant. They have a secondary restaurant here. It's a barbecue place somewhere over here somewhere. That actually has power because that building is on the same power grid as the fire department, which is right over there. So they didn't lose any power. They had power, and plus they only had like a half an inch of water that came through their restaurant. So they have power, and I don't know if they're open or not, but they didn't really sustain any damage. But they're moving all the furniture and kitchen equipment out of that bed and breakfast. And you saw the video of the upstairs of the bed and breakfast, and there's like no damage. Really weird, you know. And then you saw, you know, the sliding door leading to nowhere. Anywho, I heard from another volunteer that there is going to be a considerable amount of tree work tomorrow, it really doesn't matter. We're just all up here to help volunteer and help all these businesses out where we can. They do have a GoFundMe page, the Broad River Bed and Breakfast. So you should be able to find that on GoFundMe. And it's Randy Williams, Randy with R-A-N-D-I, Williams. She is the manager of that bed and breakfast, and she might be the organizer of that GoFundMe page too. So check that out, donate if you can. Chimney Rock needs to be rebuilt. It's beautiful up here, and can't say enough for all the volunteers that are up here now. So let's get one more look at what's going on here. So the linemen were working on this one right here, and they had finished that probably about 3 hours ago. And then now they have just moved over to this line over here. So check this out. You get a better angle here. Right there, and they've got that line strung up, and it goes all the way down there. So they had their wire running, and you can see that fresh new wire going across there. And they're very rapidly hoping to get power back here, you know, hopefully in the next couple of weeks as they continue to run wire. But it's gone all the way from there. They did this one this morning, and then that's a long run there, 150, 200 yards. And that's where we sit. So if you have any comments or feedback, please leave them down below. I'll try to get back to them when I can. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, peace out.